Imagine standing 6 months from now and realizing your life has completely changed. You wake up every morning with energy, purpose, and excitement because the vision you've been chasing is now becoming reality. That's not a dream, it's a plan, and a 6-month success plan can transform your life if you commit to it. But here's the truth. Transformation doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you combine clarity, action, and relentless focus. The first step is clarity. You must know exactly what success looks like for you. Many people wander through life hoping for results, but results require a target. Define your goals with precision. Don't settle for vague statements like I want more money or I want to be happy. Be specific, write it down, see it, feel it. When you know what success looks like, your mind begins to work like a magnet, drawing opportunities, people, and resources toward that vision. Clarity is confidence because when you know where you're going, hesitation disappears. Next, understand the power of daily habits. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can achieve in 6 months. Small, consistent actions repeated day after day compound into results you never imagined. Every choice you make, how you spend your time, what you read, who you associate with, either moves you closer to your vision or further away. The person you will become in 6 months is a direct reflection of what you do daily. That's why routines, discipline, and consistency are non-negotiable. Investing in yourself is the third step. Your growth is your most valuable asset. The faster you grow, the faster your results will multiply. Learn new skills, improve your mindset, and expand your network. Every dollar, every hour, every ounce of effort you invest in yourself comes back tenfold. The people who achieve extraordinary success are the ones who never stop growing. They understand that their future wealth, happiness, and influence are directly proportional to how much they are willing to develop themselves today. Finally, accountability and adjustment are what turn a plan into reality. Success is rarely a straight line. Challenges, setbacks, and distractions will come, but if you measure your progress regularly, seek feedback, and adjust when necessary, nothing can stop you. Accountability keeps you honest. It ensures that when life tries to knock you off course, you course correct before small mistakes become big failures. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and push you to be better, because your environment shapes your results more than you realize. 6 months from now, you could look back and say, I tried, but nothing changed. Or you could look back and say, I executed a plan. I invested in myself. I stayed consistent, and my life is transformed. The choice is yours. Transformation isn't about luck. It isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about deliberate, daily action toward a clear vision. If you commit fully to these 6 months, give it everything you've got, and refuse to settle for mediocrity, your life will never be the same. Remember, greatness is not reserved for someone else. It is available to anyone willing to define their target, take consistent action, invest in themselves, and hold themselves accountable. 6 months from now, the person you are will be the result of the actions you take today. So start now. Clarity first, daily habits second. Invest in yourself relentlessly. Adjust and stay accountable. If you do this, the life you've always dreamed of will not just be possible, it will be inevitable. Before you can take any meaningful step towards success, you must first achieve clarity. Too many people waste years moving, acting, and working, yet they never reach their goals, not because they lack effort or talent, but because they lack a clear vision of what they are truly aiming for. Clarity is like a lighthouse in the storm. It gives direction, focus, and purpose. Without it, every action becomes random, and every effort risks being wasted. Clarity starts with defining your destination with precision. Don't settle for vague statements like, I want to be successful or I want more money. Get specific. How much money? By when? In what area of your life do you want success? Career, relationships, health, or personal growth? What does your ideal day look like 6 months from now, a year from now? The more detailed your vision, the more real it becomes in your mind, and the more motivated you will be to pursue it relentlessly. Clarity also eliminates confusion and hesitation. When you know exactly where you're going, decisions become easier and distractions lose their power over you. You'll no longer wonder, should I do this or that? Instead, you'll instantly know which actions move you toward your goal and which ones don't. This mental focus is not just convenient, it's essential. Because in life, time is the most precious currency. Every minute spent acting without clarity is a minute you can never get back. Furthermore, clarity builds confidence. When you see your target clearly, your actions are fueled by certainty instead of doubt. People are drawn to those who know what they want. Because clarity communicates purpose, it shows the world that you are serious, prepared, and unstoppable. Without clarity, even your hard work may fall flat because it is scattered and unfocused. Finally, clarity is the foundation for all success strategies. Every plan, every habit, every investment in yourself becomes effective only when it is aligned with a clearly defined vision. Think of clarity as the blueprint of your life. Without it, even the strongest efforts can collapse under the weight of confusion. Once you gain clarity, everything else, action, discipline, growth, and results, becomes exponentially easier. It's not just the first step. It's the most important step you will ever take on the journey to transform your life. Success is not built in a single moment. It is built in the daily choices you make, the small, seemingly insignificant actions that over time create massive results. Most people underestimate the power of daily habits because they focus on the big break or the overnight success. But the truth is extraordinary. Results are the compound effect of consistent, intentional behavior repeated every day. Every habit you cultivate either moves you closer to the life you want or farther away from it. Think about it. If you read just 10 pages of a book every day, in a year, you will have read tens of thousands of pages, gaining knowledge most people never acquire in a lifetime. If you invest a small amount of money regularly, over time, it grows into significant wealth. If you dedicate an hour every day to improving your skills, in 6 months, you will be far more capable, confident, and prepared than most people who claim they don't have time. The math of progress is simple, but the discipline is rare, and that's what separates the extraordinary from the average. Daily habits also shape your identity. Who you become is not determined by the occasional big effort, but by the repeated actions you take consistently. The person who wakes up early, plans their day, invests in themselves, and follows through with discipline, even when it's inconvenient, will naturally evolve into someone capable of achieving remarkable results. Habits are the invisible architecture of your future. They define the person you will be in 6 months, a year, or a decade from now. Consistency is the secret multiplier of success. One good day is not enough. One burst of motivation won't change your life. But when you align your daily actions with your vision and you repeat them without fail, you create unstoppable momentum. This momentum doesn't just carry you toward your goals. It transforms your mindset, builds resilience, and attracts opportunities you never imagined. People begin to notice your reliability, your dedication, and your seriousness. And doors start opening simply because you have become someone who delivers every single day. Remember, small disciplines, repeated consistently, beat occasional brilliance every time. The compound effect doesn't just happen with money. It happens with knowledge, skills, relationships, and influence. The question is not whether you can change your life in 6 months. It's whether you are willing to commit to daily actions that align with your vision, even when it feels tedious, even when it feels slow. The truth is, those daily choices, compounded over time, will carry you further than talent alone, luck alone, or inspiration alone ever could. The fastest way to accelerate your success is to invest in yourself relentlessly. Your mind, your skills, your habits, and your character are your greatest assets, and the more you develop them, the faster your results will multiply. Too many people spend their time, energy, and money on everything except themselves. They chase fleeting pleasures, avoid growth, and wonder why their life isn't changing. The truth is, the only way to outpace competition, overcome obstacles, and achieve extraordinary success is to consistently upgrade yourself. Investing in yourself means committing to learning, growing, and expanding your capacity every single day. It means reading books that challenge your thinking, attending trainings that sharpen your skills, surrounding yourself with people who push you to be better, and deliberately stepping into situations that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. Every hour you spend improving your mind and abilities compounds over time, creating results that are impossible to achieve through shortcuts, luck, or talent alone. Relentless investment in yourself also builds confidence and credibility. When you become better, you can deliver more value, solve bigger problems, and take on opportunities that others shy away from. People are drawn to competence and clarity, and when you consistently work on yourself, the world begins to take notice. You start attracting doors that were previously invisible, opportunities that were previously out of reach, and relationships that accelerate your progress. Moreover, investing in yourself is not just about learning, it's about action. Knowledge alone is useless without application. The real power comes when you combine new skills, insights, and experiences with consistent action toward your goals. Every dollar, every hour, and every effort you spend on yourself becomes a seed that grows into tangible results: income, influence, freedom, and fulfillment. Remember, the person who invests in themselves relentlessly is the person who becomes unstoppable. No one can take your growth away from you. No market crash, no competitor, no obstacle can erase the skills, mindset, and knowledge you've cultivated. 6 months of focused, intentional self-investment will place you far ahead of where most people will ever be in years. If you want to transform your life, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. And there is no limit to the returns you can generate when you do it consistently and relentlessly. No plan, no matter how clear, how well structured, or how passionately executed, will succeed without accountability and adjustment. Too many people start strong but drift off course because they never measure their progress, seek feedback, or correct mistakes. Accountability is the bridge between intention and results. It ensures that the actions you take are actually moving you toward your goals, not just keeping you busy. Without it, even the most motivated effort can go to waste. Accountability starts with owning your results. You cannot blame circumstances, other people, or luck for where you are in life. Every success or failure is a reflection of the choices you've made. And the sooner you accept this, the faster you can take control. Hold yourself to high standards and don't settle for mediocrity. Write down your goals, track your progress daily, and check in regularly to ensure that your actions align with your vision. The more honest you are with yourself, the clearer your path becomes, and the faster you can course correct. Adjustment is equally important. Life is unpredictable, and even the best laid plans encounter obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not the absence of setbacks. It's the ability to pivot, adapt, and keep moving forward. When you face challenges, don't get discouraged. Use them as feedback. Analyze what's working, identify what isn't, and make the necessary changes. Progress is rarely linear, but with regular evaluation and adjustment, you can stay on track and turn setbacks into stepping stones. Accountability also grows stronger when you involve others. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and keep you honest. A mentor, a coach, or a peer who holds you to your promises can accelerate your growth, push you beyond your comfort zone, and ensure you remain focused on what truly matters. When you combine personal responsibility with external accountability, you create an environment where excuses lose power and results become inevitable. Remember, success is not a straight line, and transformation requires both discipline and flexibility. By holding yourself accountable and being willing to adjust whenever necessary, you ensure that every action you take compounds toward your ultimate goal. 6 months from now, your life will reflect the diligence of your accountability and the wisdom of your adjustments. Those who embrace these principles don't just achieve their goals, they transform themselves into the kind of person capable of sustaining success far beyond the next 6 months. 6 months from now, the person you are today will either look back and wonder what could have been, or they will celebrate the transformation that came from intentional action. Transformation is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It is available to anyone willing to define their vision, commit to daily habits, invest in themselves relentlessly, and stay accountable while adjusting along the way. Every great achievement begins with clarity, grows through consistent action, multiplies through self-investment, and solidifies through accountability. The choice is yours. You can let another day, another week, or another month pass without purpose, hoping that success somehow finds you, or you can take control, implement the 6-month success plan, and step into the life you've always imagined. 6 months of focus, discipline, and relentless growth is all it takes to rewrite your story, to break free from mediocrity, and to create a life of impact, freedom, and fulfillment. Remember, the journey will not always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But every obstacle is a chance to grow. Every mistake is a lesson. And every action you take in alignment with your vision brings you closer to the life you deserve. Commit to your plan, stay consistent, invest in yourself, and hold yourself accountable. Do this, and the life you dream of will no longer be a possibility. It will be your reality. 6 months from now, you won't just see change, you will be change.